Hi, today is November 21st, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1805 for the year, Gulls. Early one morning, as the sun was rising, I saw so many gulls circling at the horizon, mewing with urgency, flying in fits, mesmerizing me out of my wits. The ferry rocked slowly, the waters were mild, but the squabble of gulls was completely wild. Like a renegade army in an insurgency, I never saw gulls flying with so much urgency. For several minutes the gulls sang their song. I hoped they were okay, that nothing was wrong. Then the boat passed under all of the birds. I'm glad that my head wasn't pelted with turds. They sounded like they had gone out of their skulls. I will always remember the sound of the gulls. Poem number 1806, Lulls. There was a lull in the action. There was a lull in the anger. There was a lull in income inequality. There was a lull in the oligarchy, and a lull in the fulfillment of filaments, and a lull in fulfillingness's first finale, and a lull in the unbearableness, and a lull in the lightness, and a lull in the being, and a lull in the light, and a lull in the nothingness. What I'm saying is there were a lot of lulls. There were a whole lot of lulls, and I'm going to give you every inch of my lulls. Poem number 1807, Light Bulbs. Light bulbs singing like sandwiches around the campfire while the mosquitoes harmonize and the dry cleaners martinize. Light bulbs hiking like bicycles on the Appalachian Trail, while legless dancers lead the way and the newborn babies all turn gray. Light bulbs walking like steamrollers in a glass elevator while the Brooklyn Bridge takes off its clothes and the Williamsburg goes wherever it goes. Light bulbs switching off and on and off like light bulbs do. Your place felt dark, and I was just at the supermarket, so I bought a bunch of light bulbs for you. Poem number 1808, Dulls. The sharpest blade at some point dulls. The quickest wit will dull in time. Eventually everything gets ground down. Everything follows this paradigm. It's hard to keep things sharp and quick, especially during quiet lulls. I've already told the reason why. Because everything dulls. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1809, How I Would Have Sex with Various Mostly New York Periodicals, assuming mutual consent, of course. The New Yorker no longer intimidates me, so missionary. The New York Times brings out the beast in me, so doggy. I tend to admire Vanity Fair more than actually read it, so I'd probably want it to get on top and ride me. Poem, I don't read New York Magazine at all, but I respect it, so maybe we would discuss it first. I neither read nor respect the New York Post or the Daily News, so those would both get hard-nosed, very hard, or maybe the New York Post would be a hate fuck. But I love the New York Review of Books, and I would let it do whatever it wants. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.